Labour is delaying some elections in a supposed bid to stop Reform UK's momentum. Nigel Farage has torn into Prime Minister Keir Starmer after it emerged this morning some crucial local elections will now not be held next year. It's understood that some local elections will now no longer take place in May 2025 as originally scheduled, but instead be delayed until 2026 or 2027. All 21 county councils have been asked to send in restructuring plans by mid-January. Reform UK is now running a social media graphic accusing Labour of wanting to silence you. Mr. Farage blasted. The two old parties' century-long stranglehold on British politics is breaking and they're terrified. Their day of reckoning is fast approaching. He added that Labour has imported the US Democrats' doctrine of claiming their opponents are a threat to democracy. Keir Starmer has been branded a terrified dictator by Reform UK, after the government intervened to stop some local elections next year. Reform had been hungrily preparing for the next major electoral test, however local government reforms now mean they may not take place until 2027. Jim McMahon, a senior local government minister, said councils that are being merged or abolished could hold off elections until the reforms are complete. LBC has reported that the government is looking to scrap elections in Essex, Hertfordshire, Kent, Lancashire and Sussex, all areas Reform would have been hoping to make big gains. Nigel Farage erupted that cancelling elections, in some areas of the country where Reform are gaining momentum, is the act of a desperate government. They have the audacity to call us a threat to democracy, whilst they act like third-world dictators. Yesterday Labour grandee Harriet Harman claimed that Mr. Farage's party is not just a threat to individual parties, but a threat to democracy. Reform chairman Zia Youssef accused Labour of trying to stop the English county council elections, the day after Harriet Harman talked about how poorly they were doing in by-elections. Starmer is governing like a despot.